Thank you for joining Stamp It Up with Kathy. Today we're making a card with the Well Done stamp set from Stampin' Up. The card we are going to be making is My Love for You is Bigger Than the Ocean. And I made my sample card with the Pacific Point card base, and we're going to make one together using Granny Apple Green. I've embossed it with the High Seas Embossing folder from Stampin' Up prior to us getting together. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our designer series paper, and we have 3 pieces, and we're just gonna glue them across the front of our card kind of randomly, so you can choose how you want to do it. We're going to put glue just around the outside edges, and we're going to lay that on our card front. You just want to make sure you don't go over the edge. And next we're going to glue the piece with the turtles on it. So we're going to put that right here, overlap it just a tiny bit. And then the last one, I'm going to put glue around the edges on that, and we're going to put it right here like this. There we go. Now we can set our card base aside, and we are going to focus on our sweetly stitched rectangle. We are going to stamp the turtle from the Well Done stamp set in Granny Apple Green. So let's bring in our Granny Apple Green ink. We're going to gently press it into the ink, make sure it's all inked up, and then we're going to stamp it right across the top of our sweetly stitched rectangle, and then we'll pull it off. And there we have our turtle. Next, we're going to set our Granny Apple Green ink aside. We're going to pull in our Memento Black ink, and we are going to stamp the words, My love for you is bigger than the ocean. So we're going to stamp this in Memento Black ink. Make sure we get all our words covered with ink, and we're going to do that towards the bottom. We're going to press down firmly, and then you hold your paper as you lift it up. Looks like we got a good image there. Now we can take and we'll close up the black ink and the Granny Apple Green ink because we're all done with that for right now. Next, we're going to bring our card base back in, and we're going to put our artwork piece on dimensionals. We can use the large dimensionals for this one. So we are going to flip this over. We're going to put a dimensional in each of the corners. I'm going to press down firmly. Make sure it's attached to your artwork piece. Okay, we put one in the center. Now we're going to take the adhesive backing off of those, and we're going to place it on our card front. Okay, here we go. We've got this placed on our card front, and we're going to bring in some dies that I cut with the Big Shot, using some of the dies that Stampin' Up has for ocean themes. Okay, so we're going to take and we're going to put just a tiny bit of glue on the back of this one, and we're going to put it down right about here. Then we're going to take our Granny Apple Green, and we're going to place that one on top like that. And then the last one, the Calypso coral one, we'll just put a little bit of glue down there, and we're gonna put it off to the side a little bit. There we go. So there's our card front. We can decorate it with a little bit of seashells. So let's add a seashell right down here. There we go. Added our seashell, and then let's do a couple of sequins. So let's find ones we can put on there. There we go. So we're going to put a dot of glue right here to add a sequins, and right here. And you'll just pick them up and press them down on the glue. Give them a couple minutes to dry, otherwise they'll pop off and you'll lose your pretty decorations. Okay, so I just press that down firmly. I'm going to set that aside to dry a few minutes. While we're letting that dry, let's put our card base together, our card inside together, where we put our inside sentiment. Okay, we're going to put these ocean waves at the bottom of the inside of our card. You just want to line it up so you have it all the way at the edge and it's not hanging off. There we go. And then we have the cutest little heart stamp, and since it says my love for you is bigger than the ocean, I thought we should put a little heart inside. So we're going to take our Calypso coral ink and we're going to ink up the heart, and we're just going to put a little heart in the right hand corner. There we go. We're all done with that. So now our sequins should be dry enough that we could bring our card base back in. We're going to open this up gently, and we're going to place glue all the way around the base of your piece, and then we're going to place this inside our card, and that way we can write a message to whoever we're giving this beautiful card to. There we go. We have just finished the Granny Apple Green My Love for You is Bigger Than the Ocean card. This one is my original one was on Pacific Point cardstock, and the designer series paper comes from Well of a Time Suite in the 2020 annual catalog for Stampin' Up. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you have a blessed day.